5 days ago, I had a very, very interesting dream about a girl that I had a semi-crush on back in 2019 to 2020. Now we're sitting in a park, surrounded by nature. It's just me and her. And it's one of those movie scenes that you see at the end of the movies that have nature surrounding these two people that are gonna live happily ever after all their problems have been solved in the movie. Now everything's bright around them to reflect happiness. It was one of those scenes, bro. So we're sitting there, we're talking. I'm pretty sure we're just talking about like year 7 and 8 stuff. You know what I mean? It kind of brought back some nostalgia because I've kind of been a bit nostalgic these last few months. So we're talking and these two figures show up. And these two mysterious figures that I'll get to in a minute show up, but because when I used to have really deep conversations with girls, which really used to be never, but when I did, which would have been like once or twice in my life, I used to get really nervous. Like in year 6, when I used to have my year 6 girlfriend, I remember we were having like a deep talk once, you know, getting closer to our first kiss, and I got really nervous, bro, like really nervous. And this dream was reflecting that. I was getting really, really nervous. So these two figures showed up. Number one is Sadhguru. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure he's an Indian philosopher, if you want to call him that. Very, very smart man, one of the, if not the smartest man I've ever encountered online. So he's over there watching me, and he's kind of like the good figure in this. And then you have someone over there, I can't remember really who he was or whatever, but he was basically the devil, if you want to put him like that. You know, he wanted me to do the bad things. Yeah, take the wrong path. We keep talking, we're getting deeper into our conversation, and Sadhguru is telling me to simply keep talking to her, keep smiling, keep being you, keep being happy, and make her happy. Not in the way of sex or nothing like that, but simply talk to her just like a human being, which I was. Yeah, but I was getting nervous. I didn't know if I should lean in for a kiss, or I didn't know what to do. And then there's a devil over there, and he's telling me, I can't even exactly remember. He didn't tell me anything, but I knew what he was telling me at the back of my mind, if you get what I mean. Yeah, this is a dream. This isn't real. Yeah, but he's basically convincing me to do the wrong things. I'm not going to tell you what, but you could literally just think of the average corn video nowadays, or maybe a bit more than an average corn video. And no, probably average corn video nowadays, ever since me watching it 3 years ago. And you could just imagine that. That's basically what the devil was telling me to do. This girl who I'm talking to sides with the devil. She wants to do that stuff. She doesn't want an intimate connection. She doesn't want a real connection. She just wants the pleasure. Yeah. And these two people, the devil and this girl, are pulling me towards them, like with their morals and their beliefs. While Sadhguru's over there just sitting there in silence. He's not doing anything, but I'm still looking at him. I remember this, bro, because this was the craziest experience I've ever had in my sleep ever. And I can sense what he is telling me. I know this life, you know, this down bad life where relationships aren't even relationships, they're just pleasure opportunities for young men. And you get what I mean by this. Yeah, with the rise of corn, yeah, the lack of femininity, the lack of masculinity, this kind of path that leads to emptiness for men. Yeah, unfulfillment for women. I'm not too sure for women, but I know definitely for men. And the urge from the devil got too strong, and I wasn't going to go down that path again. You know, like I did back in the day, like when I was 15. I was addicted to porn. So I ran over to Sadhguru straight away, and I never looked back. I just kept running, running, and running. I didn't stop until I woke up. It was real. I know this sounds like you're not going to believe it. I didn't expect you to believe it. I don't even believe it. Yeah, I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if a dream like that is normal, but I've never had something close to that ever in my life. And I woke up that morning with a completely different perspective. You know, I know it sounds like really simpy, but all I wanted to do was make a girl happy. Not in like a simp way, in simply a human nature way. Be nice to people, be respectful, be kind, have someone smile. I'll smile at them, they smile back. And I think Sadhguru was that specific figure in this dream, because I've been watching him a bit lately, and especially his relationship stuff with things like the rise of Pornhub. And I remember one thing that he said in the video: when you think of a girlfriend, you think of like a sexual relationship. Yeah. You don't think of just someone like a girlfriend, like a friend who is a girl. Yeah. And I know some people don't like having girl friends as a man. I don't understand that. Yeah, I completely understand that. Some men take it the wrong way, and they truly believe that every single encounter with a woman has to be sexual. They only have to talk to a woman if it ends in sex for them. And I don't really see any benefit in that unless that's your value, unless that's your moral, unless that's your goal in life, go ahead. But for most men, we don't really want that. We want a genuine connection with the woman, and we're using things like porn And I'm not gonna say sex too much because I don't want to get demonetized, but we're using things like, these things as a cover up because we don't feel love from women. We don't feel love. Nowadays, pleasure down here is very, very accessible. Yeah, right here, phone, boom. 10 seconds, I'm on Pornhub and I'm already busting one off. And usually love, like real love from a genuine woman who has worked on herself and you have worked on you, it takes effort, bro. Yeah, you gotta build that beautiful garden to attract the best possible butterfly. But that dream really made me think of, if I did date this girl in year 7 and 8, which she liked me, so she probably would have said yes if I asked her out. It would have been my first like real relationship. Even though it's not really real, but I would have thought it was real in my mind. I was still young, I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, especially when it comes to relationships, because I've never been in one, like a real one. At this point, my mind was very, very sexualized. I don't know how good of a boyfriend I would have been. Like seriously, I was watching too much naughty websites at that point. And yeah, I could have had those like fond memories that you look back on, when you're a bit older. Back in high school, you had that girlfriend in high school, you look back on it, it's like really funny, but that's like the only good I probably would have got out of it. I just think about if I did do that, the lack of sexual discipline I had, and how I can't even imagine how that would have affected what the type of person I became in year 7 and 8 if I actually dated this girl. If I started dating in high school with no sexual discipline, I don't know the person I would have become. And the only reason I say this is because our generation has been brainwashed. We have. And look, I understand some people and their values are just to go and fuck as many women as they possibly can. Yeah, I understand that that's some people's goal. All right, but I believe, maybe wrong, I believe that is a cover up for not actually experiencing love from one specific woman that you genuinely admire. Okay, that's just my idea. That's why I told the video the way I told the video. Before you get a girlfriend, and before you even consider getting a girlfriend, I'm specifically talking about a sexual relationship here. There's a difference between just a relationship with a girl or as a friend, but I'm talking about sexual relationships that end up having kids where you're a father, bro. You are genuinely a father. I know some people want to fuck around and break people's hearts just because they can. All right? I'm not that type of dude. If I'm dating a girl, I'm marrying this girl. I'm having a kid with this girl. I'm being a father. Yeah, she is the mother of my children, or of our children, sorry. And I genuinely believe, bro, when you adopt this mindset, your life, you grow tremendously as a human being. You grow tremendously. The quality of your girlfriend will be much more higher because your expectations were higher because you, as a quality man, were higher. If you want to put high quality woman, high quality man, if you want to talk like that. Yeah, I want you, before you get a girlfriend, and I'm hoping you're going to be loyal to her. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you're looking for a girl, I'm assuming you're gonna look to be with her the rest of your life. And maybe you aren't in that stage of your life right now. Maybe you aren't. If not, that's fine. Go and F as many women as you want, all right? Go and do that, bro, if that's what you want to do. But if you genuinely want to become the best man you possibly can be, I genuinely just don't believe that's the right way to go about it. You're probably wondering, Jack, how do I know if I'm ready for a girlfriend? How do I know? Look, I can't give you an exact answer. You know when you're ready. You could be 12 years old watching this video right now and be ready. I don't know. You could have that discipline. You could have built that character already of yours. You might be 25 and you know you're not ready. You still have stuff to do. Yeah, because if you can't look after yourself, you probably can't look after your girl, bro. And as I said, with me, I'm not fucking around with no girl. I'm being the best version of me when I'm with a woman. Simple. I'm being the best father I can. Am I ready? I don't know. If the right woman comes around, I just trust in my gut that I will know she's the right woman. But the way I would consider if a man is ready for a girlfriend, don't listen to me. Again, you can listen to me if you want to, but here's just my perspective from a random dude on the internet. Yeah, I'm just a random dude. Yeah. If you say you're going to do something and you can do it without giving up, and you can stop something when you say you're going to stop something and never go back to it again, I think you're ready. I think I'm ready if I can do that. I genuinely believe if a father says he's going to do something and he doesn't stop until he achieves it, he's ready. And if he has something that he knows he probably shouldn't be doing, but he can stop straight away because he's disciplined, I believe he's ready. Sorry boys, I've been talking too much today. My voice is a bit dry. That's just my perspective. And the only reason I shared that dream at the start of this video is to basically, visually represent the good and bad side. And the good and bad side is different for everyone. Yeah, my good is going to be different to your good. My bad is going to be different to your bad. And make sure you're following the good before you enter a woman's life. Because bro, you have to put yourself in the woman's shoes. You don't want a man who can't control himself. You want the best father. Your kid, bro, He or she wants the best father, wants the best version of you. Imagine your kid was told one day that he or she didn't get to experience the best possible version of their father. You know how disappointed they would be? Just because you were too lazy and too undisciplined to follow the right path that you know is right? I can't imagine that. I feel that. If I'm bringing someone onto this earth, I'm giving them the best experience possible. Doesn't mean I'm spoiling them. Of course, I'm going to put him through, especially if it's a man, I'm going to put him through hard situations that challenge him to help him become the best version of him. But that is the best situation. It's the right path. It's the path of discipline. It's the path of pain that is inedible pleasure. Bit of a yup session today, but I truly believe that, I say this with every single video, but I think it's a good sign that this is one of my most important videos ever. All right. I hope this changes your perspective, yeah, and I want you to go out there and become the best father or mother that you possibly can if you're a girl watching this video. All right, because we need better father figures and mother figures. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.